I'm Yellow B. I'm a single father, out here trying to make a difference. Living, dating, and experiencing life in the 21st century. It can be hard enough.
Why do people say grow some balls? Balls are weak and sensitive. If you want to be tough, grow a vagina. Those things can take a pounding. Loyalty and orgasms is what I look for. Oh, and food. Don't forget the food. Relationships. The beautiful bond we share with one another that at times can make us feel like we're on cloud nine. Communication is key to having a great relationship, but what happens when there's a topic you can't agree on?
We all have different opinions on how we want our relationships to work. So what happens when our ideas are not compatible?
These days it seems that the internet and social media have been the library of do's and don'ts in the 21st century.
But what makes these internet polls and articles professionals on your relationship?
Have you ever wanted to know what other people think about the topics that's been ruining your life?
If so, this is the show for you.
We will take some of the biggest relationship killers and do just that.
We're going to take you to the streets, to some of the best clubs and bars.
And let complete strangers
give it to you raw.
Who needs experts' opinions when there's a mountain of research running around in the city?
All willing to give it to you raw.
Oh boy, there goes our condom endorsements.
All right, I'm Bex. I'm here with Dee. We're gonna ask her some questions. We're gonna get you to know you a little bit on relationships and stuff. Okay?
On relationships. Okay.
On relationships.
Awesome.
Okay, and don't hold back.
I won't.
Okay.
Because my man is sexy.
Okay.
And
Okay.
he's
You just let us know personal too. Okay.
Extremely huge.
Oh. Oh shit. See, I told y'all it's important. I told y'all. Okay. So how important is sex in a relationship?
I think it's very important. I think I think both people have to try to make it work from morning when you wake up. You have to start that intimacy. You have to already start doing that, especially if y'all been together for a long time. You have to really try to do all you can for that, for either your family or for your relationship, and all the way until that night. Because if you just like up and just go and just do whatever, do your own thing, and you don't really try to work for that relationship all the way up until that night, then that night's going to be really, really hard to get some, unless like your girl or your guy is just like really horny and
Really
whatnot,
horny.
and they're just like up for it.
That's yellow all day, every day.
Comes home. All right, I'm ready.
But I mean,
go.
there's a lot of times that there's a lot of people that are up for it anytime, any day. But there's other people that just need that. You need that all day thing. Like you need to be felt like appreciated and important and involved and all that kind of stuff. And after 10 years of being with somebody,
Oh, it's really important after then, because then, yeah.
I mean, like if you've been with somebody for
Yeah,
like
try
a
and
few
spice it
months,
up.
like.
Y'all fucking like bunny rabbits if y'all, yeah, y'all are
Right,
together
like,
for a
but
couple
you've been
months.
together, you have family, all that stuff. It starts from right when you wake up in the morning. You gotta do all that work, and it's not even a lot of work. And trust me, the sex is still great after all those years. But it still has to be throughout the day. You can't just like throw it up in the air and then just come home and be like, all right, spread them legs, motherfucker. Like,
Let me get it in.
I mean, sometimes the roast.
You ain't trying to work for it?
Yeah, it's not that we
Here
don't.
goes this bullshit answer.
It's not that we don't like to work for it. Of course, working and making someone feel important and needed and yada yada yada. The 10 years, why the fuck I got to keep doing this? You don't get the picture by now? Open them legs, damn it.
It's been 10 years.
You know how I feel about you.
You silly motherfucker.
But seriously, like, but it's all about, like, if you've been with someone for 10 years, it's all about also, like, the everyday things that need to be involved. And someone's like, you're trying to be working together and doing the right things. And when one person's doing the one thing and the other person's not, it doesn't get too, like, super satisfying. But I guarantee you that any woman, no matter what, any woman that gets into sex with, even if she's, like, upset or mad, will end up normally pretty happy at the end, especially if they've been in a long-term relationship. Like,
Yeah.
like even though you mad,
should shut up and get in the bed.
Like if you just get in bed and like you just get going by like the right after the start, you'd be like, oh,
Not
Shit.
like that
This
shit
is
was
pretty
great.
good.
That was
This
shit was great, but I'm still
this
mad
is
at you.
Yeah.
As it gets all going on longer and longer in a relationship, does sex become less nasty, I want to say?
No.
Like 10 years later, can I just get up and finish and bust a face and walk out? Like,
Okay, well he's gone.
No. Oh no, my husband's 69 with me like a couple days ago. We busted all over each other. Like, psh. So but the thing is you got to keep this.
You get more comfortable as the years go. As her man's in the background.
I think your man wants to bust on your face too. I heard it's protein
I
in
heard
your
it's
hair.
good. I heard it's good for your skin.
I heard the same
All
thing.
the time. I heard it's good for your body too.
Shannon, I'm gonna need that.
But
shit in
I
a
almost
cup.
think it's a little bit of a like a old wives' tale for men just to like spooge on you.
I feel like it'll pull out like
Because you know what? I'm gonna put that shit to a microscope one day. I'll be like, that shit ain't.
it has all types of minerals and genetic juices.
Yeah.
It sounds
Little
like you know
baby.
what you talk about.
He
I
done
went
it
to
a lot.
school for that.
He
I went to
does.
school for that. I went to
he-
school for that.
Yeah,
Went to
he
psych
majors in. Okay, in your opinion, who cheats?
BFND.
In your opinion, who cheats more, men or women?
You know what? I can't say whether one or the other. I think it's pretty fair both sides. I just can't say one or the other. I don't actually involve myself in people's lives that much except my own, and then I just get a little bit crazy around everybody else, but nobody ever tells me their secrets.
Don't fucking look
so
at her.
I just tell everybody else my secrets. So
You better look at your drink and that's it.
yeah. I wish no one slipped none of my drink.
Would you ever date a bartender?
I have dated a bartender before.
How'd that go?
I mean, I've dated bartenders before, and it's all fine. I mean, I think it's about the person, not the job.
There you go. See? That's a smart answer.
I think being a bartender makes them a little more promiscuous.
Flirting, you know what the thing is that you just have to put your trust in people, and what their job is their job. You have to know that, like, the thing is everything will always come out in the end. You don't have to go out and search for it, because if they're going to go out and do something, they're going to do it. With or without you, you don't have to search for it, because I guarantee you there's going to be somebody out there, or there's going to be some way that you're going to find out or see it or hear from it. So there's no reason to stress about it. Once you hear from it or see it, then you go and you do your own thing.
It's all about the
stripper.
person.
What?
Stripper.
I almost like deep throated you with the mic. What?
I don't know. You like it. You were getting excited too.
Yellow.
Stripper? I have actually never dated a stripper, so I couldn't tell you. I mean, like, I wouldn't, like, I'm married now, but I mean,
the person and not the job,
right, but I wouldn't be opposed to it at all. Like, I wouldn't be opposed to it if it was back in the day.
I wouldn't be mad